आज के केटी क्वेश्चन टाइम में वी आर गोना टॉक अबाउट माय डॉक्टर्स, द पीपल हु रियली हेल्प मी गेट सो फार. आप में से कई लोगों ने मुझसे पूछा है अबाउट recommendations for a good nephrologist because you know someone who knows somebody who needs this information. So save this reel because these people can really help the ones who need them. Dr. Sanjeev Jasuja, he is my primary nephrologist. पिछले 7-8 साल से मैं इनको जानती हूँ जब से हम इंडिया आए एंड आई स्टार्टेड कंसल्टिंग हिम देन. सो ही इज बेस्ड आउट ऑफ अपोलो इन दिल्ली. ये सरिता विहार में है अपोलो जसोला. दैट्स वेयर माई सर्जरी ऑल्सो हैपेंड and I would highly recommend him. What I really liked about him was the way that he guided us with timelines and the way he called out the problem. So my transplant happened in early November, and a few months ago when he told me ki it's we should prepare for a transplant, my initial reaction was what, why, like abhi to time hai ye wo, but he knows what is the right time, and I'm glad I did not listen to myself but to him. And he got my mom over, did the test, transplant committee clear kiya, ye sara kuch unhone humse time se karaya, which really helped in the recovery process as well. So अगर आपको उनसे मिलना हो आप अपोलो 24/7 ऐप पे अपॉइंटमेंट ले सकते हैं या फिर यू कैन मैसेज मी. आई कैन ऑल्सो गिव यू द नंबर ऑफ द सेक्रेटरी. बट अगर किसी को भी एक अच्छे नेफ्रोलॉजिस्ट की ज़रूरत हो, सो आई कैन नॉट फाइंड एनीबडी बेटर देन हिम. डॉक्टर संदीप गुलेरिया, ही वॉज माई सर्जन फॉर द किडनी ट्रांसप्लांट, एंड उनसे मिलके जो फेथ, कॉन्फिडेंस आता है, it is unparalleled. I think he's really good. I was really fortunate to have him. And again, if you need to reach him, he's also based at Apollo in Sarita Vihar itself. And him and Dr. Jasuja, they actually make a very good nephro team. Very important is the man who has guided me all these 20 years, Dr. Aditya Ranjan. Aditya Uncle, as I like to call him. In fact, he has been with me since the very beginning. 20 years ago, जब ये problem detect हुई थी, we saw there was protein in my urine, and we said इसका क्या मतलब होता है, and then we realized with him कि इसका मतलब होता है there's a kidney problem, this is what you should do, the kind of doctors you should meet. And during this entire 20-year journey, every time I've had a cold, a cough, a stomach ache, any kind of ache, I have only called Aditya Uncle. I don't know who else to call, and he has always taken my call. I cannot be more grateful to anyone because he has always guided me well. I've met different doctors, but I've always come back and said, उन्होंने ये बोला, क्या करूँ? So I always, referred back to him for everything. So his guidance was paramount. It was invaluable. So he has been like an angel for me and my family. And not only us, he is actually an angel to many people in the world. He does so much for everyone without expectation of zero return, actually. People like him don't exist a lot, but I wish there were. But thank you so much for always being there, Aditya Uncle. And those of you who know him, I know you're going to want to add a lot more to this because the man truly deserves it. A big shout out to someone who's not a doctor but has equally guided me very well, Shabnam auntie. She is based in Ambala. She actually had a kidney transplant herself a few years ago. So at every step she has guided me. I've called her and said, it's hurting today. Is it meant to hurt? What kind of water am I supposed to have? What kind of this or that? I've troubled her with everything and she has been so patient, sending me so much love and prayers and hugs every day. I wish anyone who's going through something has a Shabnam auntie like you to guide, because I have just found, a mentor in you and such an inspiration for how you manage everything. So I wanted to keep this video only to the doctors, so I'm gonna, not go into more names, but of course I owe a big thanks to my family, friends, each one of you for your love and support. It's, it just wouldn't have been possible, but please keep sending your questions because this Katie question time is actually turning out to be something useful. So many of you message me that we shared your video with this and this happened, and then you share your own stories. I don't share a lot of it on my Instagram because I want to preserve the privacy of people who are writing to me, but those who write in comments, those are the ones I can share back. But yeah, please keep the love coming. Thank you.